Hey, Rob here for Quadratec.com. Today we're checking out Toyo's Open Country line of tires. Before I get into today's product review, if you guys like these videos, do me a huge favor and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll be sure to catch this review as well as all of our others and plenty more. Now, Toyo makes their line of Open Country tires in a variety of different sizes and styles, so there's sure to be one that's perfectly suited for your Jeep no matter what level of build or how you use it, ranging from tires that are geared for mostly on-road use with some light and occasional off-road use, all the way up to the Open Country MT, designed specifically for the maximum amount of traction possible. Now, no matter which Open Country tire you choose, you can feel great buying them knowing that they're made right here in the USA. Now, today I'm going to spend just a few minutes going over each different tire in the Open Country lineup, going over some of the features and benefits you can get out of installing a set of them on your Jeep. Starting with the HT, their highway tire geared for mostly on-road use. Then moving up to the CT, their commercial grade quality tire that's excellent in snowy and winter weather. Then there's two AT tires, the AT2 and the AT3, that are geared for great traction no matter whether you're on the road or off the road. Next up, the RT, their rugged terrain tire, which can handle just about anything you can throw at it. And finally, the Toyo Open Country MT, a legendary maximum traction tire geared specifically for the highest levels of traction possible when you're off-road in your Jeep. So we're gonna go ahead and get started by getting the HT up on the table and checking it out. The first tire up is the Toyo Open Country HT2. Now this is their highway all-season tire, and it's definitely going to be geared for you guys with a stock non-modified Wrangler, looking for a tire that's going to spend most of its life on the road, however, still capable of providing some great traction and handling during some light off-road use. Now this is going to be perfect for you guys out there with a daily driver. And as we should expect with a tire like this, it's going to have excellent wet and dry weather handling and wet braking performance. Now, Toyo is using their extended wear tread compound, so we can expect to see a very long life out of this tire. And if we look at the tread surface here, we can see we've got four large grooves running the circumference of the tire. We've got these two large outer grooves combined with this staggered inner groove that staggers around the center grouping of tread blocks. Now those grooves combined with the multi-wave siping that goes through those tread blocks is what's going to combine together to give this tire that excellent wet weather performance throughout the lifespan of the tire. We can also see a nice tight grouping of the center tread blocks, which is going to help aid in giving this tire a very comfortable and quiet on-road performance. Now, just because the HT2 is a very tame tire doesn't mean we can't have some fun with it. Toyo does incorporate their dual sidewall design into this tire. On one side, we feature a textured Toyo font, while on the other side, we have a more classic outlined font. And there's even a white outline version available, as you can see here. So why don't we go ahead and get this tire out of the way so we can get something a little bit more aggressive up. Next up is the Toyo Open Country CT. This is their commercial grade on and off-road tire. So with this tire, we can now expect to see a commercial grade durability for a very long extended life out of this tire. And it's been designed with a balance for on-road use to give us comfortable and quiet handling characteristics while still increasing our off-road performance in mud, snow, and gravel. Now, speaking of snow, the CT does feature the triple peak snowflake insignia, which means that this tire does qualify as being excellent in severe winter conditions. Now, Toyo is using a balanced tread compound that's going to help reduce stone chipping while still remaining soft during those colder temperatures. And if we take a look at the tread surface, we can see that the outer tread blocks are already pinned to accept studs for even higher levels of traction during extremely icy conditions. Now, since we're here looking at the tread blocks, we can see that we did lose those four grooves running the circumference of the tire. So with the CT, we are going to lose some wet weather traction. However, what we pick up is the increased off-road traction and handling characteristics. As you can see, the voids between our tread blocks have gotten larger, and we've also picked up an open shoulder design. Now, those are going to combine to give us better traction in that mud, snow, and gravel type terrain. Now, if you don't need the commercial grade durability or the severe winter rating, we can swap this out for our next tire. Now, this is the Toyo Open Country AT2. They're on and off-road all-terrain tire that features a blatantly aggressive tread design here to give us increased off-road performance while still maintaining excellent and predictable on-road manners with a comfortable and quiet ride. This tire does use Toyo's extended tread compound that's going to give it a very long lifespan. In fact, it's backed by Toyo's treadwear warranty for up to 65,000 miles. The AT2 is going to be perfect for you guys out there with modified Wranglers, looking for something a bit more aggressive. That's maybe your daily driver throughout the week and your weekend warrior, so you can take your Jeep out and hit some trails on the weekend. This tire is going to perform very well for you. As you can see, we're starting to see a lot more voids across the tread surface. We've got some stone ejectors built down in between the tread blocks to help keep small rocks and stones from getting stuck in the tread, and that's going to help maintain your level of traction while you're off-road. Now, this tire is available in some extreme tire sizes, and when you move up to those sizes, you will get some deeper grooves and more aggressive tread blocks, and you'll also get a different shoulder design. In fact, that shoulder design changes 3 times when you move from standard metric size tires up to an LT size tire, and finally to the XT or the extreme tire sizes in the AT2. You'll also notice a very irregular tread pattern here, combined with the zigzag siping is going to give the AT2 excellent snow handling characteristics. Now, the AT2 has been a very good performing tire for Toyo, and in fact, they use that to base one of their newest tires off, and that is the AT3, which we can check out next. This is Toyo's Open Country AT3 on and off-road all-terrain tire that delivers gripping off-road performance with predictable and responsive on-road handling. Now, a focus has been specifically put on improving this tire's wet weather performance, durability, and treadwear life. Now, it uses Toyo's newest tread compound to help improve the cut and chip resistance of the tire while still maintaining very good traction off-road and those quiet, comfortable, and predictable handling characteristics that make it great for your everyday driver on the road. Now, if we look at the tread surface of the AT3, we'll see we get a very evenly distributed and shaped tread that's going to help lend in increasing its off-road performance and those predictable on-road manners. We still have some stone ejecting lugs down in between the treads. They're going to help to keep small stones and rocks from getting stuck in the tread surface, which could cause you to slowly lose traction when you're off-road. And we'll also see a staggered shoulder lug design on the AT3 that's going to help to improve this tire's off-road biting capabilities to help this climb over more difficult obstacles a little bit easier than with the AT2. Now, the tread design combined with the 3D multi-wave siping on this tire is going to help increase its wet weather performance and snow handling characteristics. And in fact, the AT3 does wear the Triple Peak Snowflake insignia, meaning that it's going to perform very well in extreme winter conditions. The AT3 is available with a dual sidewall design featuring a much more understated lettering on one side with a bolder looking, more in-your-face type lettering on the other to help give you some options when you're installing this tire on your wheels. And just like with the HT a little bit earlier, the AT3 is also available with an optional white outline lettering for a very classic looking tire. Now, if you need something even more aggressive than the AT3, we can check out our next tire. Now, if you're going to be using your Jeep in even more rugged terrain and spending more time off-road and you need something a bit more aggressive than an AT can provide, well, then you need to take a look at the Toyo Open Country RT, their on and off-road rugged terrain tire. Now, this tire has been optimized to handle just about any type of terrain you can find yourself in. and it offers excellent off-road traction with increased durability while still maintaining some great on-road handling characteristics. The RT is available in both 2-ply and 3-ply construction depending on the size of the tire. As you move up to the larger sizes, you're going to move into the 3-ply construction, which is going to aid in increasing the tire's durability, impact, and puncture resistance. Now, if we look at the tread blocking, we'll see that it has been optimized and arranged in a way to still maintain some comfortable on-road handling. Yet we'll see nice large voids with stone ejecting ribs down in between to help keep that tread surface clear and free, maintaining high levels of traction when you're off-road. We also see alternating shoulder lugs with a scallop design that are going to help to increase its biting capability to help you climb over those difficult off-road obstacles. The RT tire is available with dual sidewall designs. So one side will feature a smooth shoulder lug design, while the other side features a more aggressive looking rib design, again giving you some flexibility in ultimately how the tire looks when you install it onto your wheels before you put them on your Jeep. Now, if you need something even more aggressive than the RT can offer, well, we have one more tire we can check out. Now, the last tire we're checking out in the Open Country lineup, but definitely not the least, is the Toyo Open Country MT, their off-road maximum traction tire. Now, if your Jeep spends the majority of its time off-road, or you're simply looking for the most aggressive looking and performing tire in the Open Country lineup, you have to take a look at the MT. This tire delivers legendary durability, off-road handling and performance, and long tread wear life. The MT is built using a 3-ply polyester construction that contributes to giving this tire a very high level of durability and impact resistance, while also giving it excellent handling characteristics. If we take a look at the tread surface, we'll see Toyo's signature hook-shaped tread design here on the MT that contributes to its very high level of off-road traction while still maintaining good on-road manners as well. And we can see a lot of large voids in this tire that follow all the way out to the shoulder of the tire that aid in ejecting mud and snow, keeping the tread surface clear for the highest level of traction possible out of this tire. Now, if we continue looking right here down the shoulder, we'll see again an alternating scalloped lug pattern that's going to give this tire very good biting capabilities, helping you to climb over different obstacles on the trail. And then if we continue right over the shoulder and down onto the sidewall of the MT, well, we'll see that the tread surface continues right around to help give you the maximum amount of traction in just about any type of terrain you'll find yourself in. Now, just to reiterate, all of the tires in Toyo's Open Country lineup are made right here in the USA. So no matter what level build your Jeep is currently or how you use your Jeep, whether that be a daily driver, a weekend warrior, or if your Jeep spends the majority of its time off-road, well, there's sure to be an Open Country tire that's a perfect match for your Jeep and how you use it. If you want to get more information about any of the Open Country tires that I went over today, check out the available sizes, or to purchase a set for your Jeep, you can click that info button to head over to Quadratec.com. Of course, if you have any comments or questions about any of the Open Country tires, you can always leave those for us down in the comment section below, or contact us directly at any of the options on the screen. Till next time, I'm Rob. I'll see you guys out on the trail.